We got a bit of confidence, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think it'll be tight with how we've been playing at the moment, but I think we've certainly got chances. Matej is supposed to be back today. He'll probably just come off the bench, but no, I think we might nip a 1-0 or 2-1.
Yeah. Have you been sort of surprised this season by how much Norwich have struggled at times, or were you sort of expecting this?
I've not really been surprised, if I'm honest. I think it has been a bit of a transitional season. I said at the beginning of the season that if we had a mid-table finish, I wouldn't be upset. I've been angry at times, like every other fan, I think. But I think I've kept my head and stuck with it. So I won't describe myself as one of those who just smiles at the end of every performance. I've had my opinion. But I think we've done as I've expected, really.
Are you confident that they can kick on next season, or do you think it will take even more time than that?
I think if he gets the money spent at the end of the season, I think we'll obviously do what we need to do with it, and we might get players in who can support the strategy the manager's got. But I certainly think we do need to spend the right money in the right places.
Yeah, you said 1-0 or 2-1. What do you reckon for the score today?
I think the same.
Yeah, good stuff.
2-1 or 1-0.
I hope they're going to win.
Yeah. Do you think it's the sort of game that Norwich should be winning against West Brom?
Probably.
Yeah, and are you hopeful that they can still reach the playoffs, or is that a bit unrealistic?
Probably not going to happen.
Yeah. Do you think they can make it happen next season?
Maybe.
Yeah. Which of the players are you most looking forward to seeing today?
Josh Sargent.
Yeah. And can I have a score prediction?
3-1 to Norwich.
Winnable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon 3-2.
Yeah, nice one. What do you make of West Brom? Do you think it's the sort of game that Norwich should be winning, or?
Yeah, we'll be on them all game. They're a very defensive side, so we'll put them in their face, hopefully.
And in terms of the playoffs, do you think it's too ambitious to hope for those this season?
Yeah, you've got to think of all the new signings and stuff. They've got to still get acclimated.
Yeah.
But it's a step in the right direction, isn't it?
Yeah, do you feel confident that Norwich will be able to sort of compete for promotion next season as well?
Definitely. Yeah, I reckon we'll be back up there next year, competing.
Obviously, Angus Gunn back in goal from injury. How important could that be?
Yeah, very important. It's never good changing keepers all the time, back and forth. But yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Got a mistake in him, but he does a good job.
Yeah, you said 3-2. Can I have a few other score predictions?
3-1.
Yeah. Nice one.
Well, that was a very slow start.
Yeah.
Thought West Brom had better first half.
Yeah.
But I think we grew into it in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Frustrating for me because we've got the ability there to go forward.
Yeah.
But sometimes we make the wrong decisions.
Yeah.
The moves that led to the goal, I felt, because that was going forward, pass was a positive pass and straight in the goal.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we need to play on.
Did you think it was a bit too defensive, sort of overall in terms of the performance?
All day long.
I think we always are.
Yeah.
These days we are. Far better team going forward than we are defensive.
Yeah.
Play about the back too much.
Yeah.
I think we definitely need a creative midfield player as well as Nunes. Nunes, another creative midfield player.
Yeah, what was the moment like when that goal went in? I mean, unbelievable, right?
Well, unbelievable. I'm going to be honest with you, shock.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, that had 0-0 written all over it for me. Couldn't see where we were going to get a goal. I mean, going forward, we'd get to that final third and there was nothing.
Yeah.
Until that last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We got the goal, and I think the team then got the belief, and we then pushed on.
I think the amount of people that left the game before the end obviously didn't think we would get that goal. You know, but 2 or 3 good players off a good side. But we've got to stop dilly-dallying about it.
Yeah. Was there anyone you were particularly impressed with today, individually?
Well, Callum Fisher had a good game.
I'd agree with that. Callum Fisher.
My man of the match today.
Callum Fisher had a good game.
And in terms of the rest of the season, do you think it's a little bit too little, too late for the playoffs?
So.
It's still possible mathematically.
Do
I think we'll make it? Yeah, there's still a chance, and part of me, I guess my heart wants it to. My head believes that I don't think we'll make
Norwich
it.
fans, you can never say never. We've said it so many times.
If we did make it to the playoffs, do I want it?
Yeah.
I don't think we're ready yet.
Yeah.
I think it's still part of an early project.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're quite ready yet.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
First half weren't so good, but just Sargent again.
Yeah.
He is very good. Finishes every shot, doesn't he?
Yeah. What was that moment like at the end when he put that in the net?
Brilliant. I ran over to my math teacher. Massive hug on that.
Yeah. I mean, do you think Norwich deserved that result, or was it a little bit smash and grab at the end there?
Smash and grab, really.
Yeah.
We should have had a few more chances got in.
But I suppose you'll take those sorts of wins every now and then, won't you?
Yeah, I'll take any win, really.
Yeah. Obviously, Norwich used the sort of back three or back five. What did you make of that? Would you like to see them use it more often? Or?
Yeah, I'd say so. They look pretty good when switching around defensively and attacking.
I suppose the fact that they could keep a clean sheet is a pretty encouraging thing, given they've struggled to do that at times this season.
Yeah. Done pretty well, yeah.
Yeah. Was there anyone who impressed you today apart from Sargent?
Maybe Marcondes when he came on. Just got stuck in there. Got the ball around, really. Yeah.
Yeah. And is there any chance of playoffs after that, or is that a bit?
Yeah. Potentially. I hope.
Yeah.
We'll just snap 6th place, hopefully.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Go first.
Good game.
Yeah. I mean, what was that moment like at the end there when Josh Sargent got the goal?
Loads of adrenaline.
Yeah.
Really pumped up.
Did you think Norwich deserved to win that game, or was it a bit smash and grab?
Possession a lot.
Yeah. And
It was, well, I don't know. I mean, it was a bit of a dull game, if we're being honest, wasn't it? And I don't think we played particularly well, but great ending. And if you leave early, you miss it. That's what
true.
I feel about it.
Yeah. In terms of entertainment, would you have liked to see a bit more, or does it not really matter when they get a goal like that at the end?
It depends, I mean, it's in the last 5 minutes, so it's really just amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it shows how good Josh Sargent is as well, doesn't it? It was a really, really good goal.
What a great finish. Magnificent. He tipped it with the end of his stick.
Yeah.
And at the very end, when Gunn made a great punch, out and in the box, really good. I got the video of that.
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, I suppose Gunn and the defence need credit as well, don't they, for the clean sheet?
Particularly at the end, it looked like a 1-1 for a second there, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was,
Do you think Norwich can qualify for the playoffs, or is it a bit late for that, maybe?
Well, glass half full and all that, but no.